I got Dwayne's a fucking genius, dog. Dwayne is a wrestling genius, dog. Oh shit, hey. I don't know who fucking idea this was. Was it Triple H or Dwayne's? I'm thinking it's Dwayne's. But whoever the fuck did this shit was fucking genius. Okay, so, oh man, the press conference just ended. Dwayne comes out. The Rock, I mean, not they're the same person, but Dwayne comes out beforehand. Seth Rollins comes out. I'm like, why is he in the middle of this shit? I'm like, bro, why? His title is not important. I was like, fuck, man. Savage is fucking inserting himself in there. But that was the first reaction. But after the end, now I understand. But Seth comes out. He's hyping the shit out of like, nigga. I'm like, nigga, why do you want this nigga to take your title so bad? It makes no fucking sense. But then Roman comes out, fucking just cooks. He cooks Seth again. Right in front of his face this time. He cooks the nigga. And then he's like, no, Cody, is not your decision. So, still the fact that Cody Rhodes giving The Rock his opportunity still makes no fucking sense, and it will continue to not make sense. But I don't know who idea that was. That shit was shitty. But, and they kind of wrote themselves in the corner for that, because he already gave him the match. Now Cody Rhodes is talking about he didn't. Now he's picking. It's a whole bunch of confusing shit. Okay, but The Rock said, I mean not The Rock, but Roman says, I pick who I want to face, and I pick The Rock. Then The Rock comes out, and this shit surprised me. This shit surprised me right here. Yes, it was people booing The Rock, but it was dueling we want Cody chance and fucking Cody sucks chance. I was like, oh shit, what happened? So this is not a Bryan Danielson moment, because there's some niggas that actually do want The Rock to main event WrestleMania, and this shit is very interesting now. So The Rock pulls out his whole bloodline, even though they're kind of cousins, not really cousins, but the whole bloodline, their family tree, and all this shit. And they're talking about how it's going to be the biggest WrestleMania main event ever. Cody comes out like, nope, this is bullshit. This is all bullshit. I'm going to pick you. And then Roman cooks him again. He cooks Cody again. He's like, go to the number 2 bracket. Go to the number 2 guy. Go fight him. You're an embarrassment like your father. Cody gets riled up. Start talking about fucking Roman's grandfather. And then The Rock's grandfather. Then Rock like, oh shit. He's like, you talk about his family. You talk about my family. Like, now we have a problem. I fucking love this shit. Slaps the shit out. He slaps the shit out of Cody Rhodes. And they're like, fuck. And then, here's why I'm saying this nigga Dwayne is a genius. He did a subtle heel turn, but I feel like he did this shit off the reaction of the fans and everything that's going on in the world with him and Cody Rhodes. So he gently turned heel. But why I think he's a genius is he's playing as like an authority figure that is higher than Triple H himself. So we still have no idea what is going on with the main event of WrestleMania. And and you see this because Punk is like, what is going on? So I'm confused. So Punk is like, I'm confused. Cody just said he is going to wrestle Roman at WrestleMania at the main event, but The Rock is an authority figure, so it doesn't matter what he wants. And this is what The Rock is getting portrayed as right now. Him and Roman are the niggas, they can take over the whole business if they want. Like, they're portraying themselves as heels that can take over the whole business. And they wanted that out of selfishness. So I see how they trying to put it in perspective of like, you could say that in storyline, The Rock forced Cody Rhodes to give up his spot because he runs shit. He's the board. He's a part of the board. He's running shit. And that's real. That's why niggas are mad at The Rock right now, because reports had come out that The Rock forced himself in that main event. But now he's playing that shit up as a storyline, which is kind of interesting. And he runs into Triple H and he tells him, "You better fix this shit before I fix it." And Triple H is like, "Shit, man, what can I do? He's my boss." It's like, he's like, "Man, what can I do? I can't do nothing. He's a higher authority than me." And Dwayne is a genius for this. I'm sorry. I know niggas not liking The Rock, but he's a genius. And earlier he called the fucking niggas Cody crybabies. And the interesting thing is, it looks like Roman and The Rock are aligned now. So I don't know if that's why I said because I was confused why Seth was in there. I was like, bro, he is not important to this shit ever. I mean, not ever, but he's not important to this shit at all. His importance was him and Punk. Punk is injured. He asserted himself in there, but now I know why. Because him and Cody were facing off against Rock and Roman. So I'm guessing they might have a tag team match going on soon, but I don't know, because Roman was talking about he wasn't going to be in an elimination chamber. So I don't know what's going on with that. And that's also why I think this right here is good. Why I think it's good, because it felt real. It didn't feel like fake shit. It didn't feel like fake regular WWE bullshit. It felt real. It felt you felt the emotions. That's why The Rock you say what you want about The Rock in his movies. He might not be a genius in movies and shit, but when it comes to pro wrestling, he understands. And he took this very seriously. And I think Cody took this very seriously. I think everybody did their job right, except Seth. He was just fucking there. But Roman was cooking. I think The Rock was cooking, and I think Cody was cooking. So we don't know what is going to go on with WrestleMania. We know for a fact now that Cody has picked Roman to main event WrestleMania, but as play authority figure, The Rock is main event in WrestleMania. So we don't know what's going on. I'm guessing. This is what I'm guessing. They can either do two things at WrestleMania. Two things. Two things. Thing one. Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, night one. Rock Roman, night one. Cody beats Seth. Roman beats The Rock. Night two, main event. Cody and Roman to unify the title. Or number two, which I'm feeling like is more likely right now. Night one is Cody and The Rock main eventing night one. Whoever wins that match, like how Triple H and Danielson had their match, to if Danielson wins, he gets the main event WrestleMania. That night one, Cody beats The Rock. Night two, Cody wrestles Roman, beats Roman, he's the champion. Then WrestleMania 41, it will be The Rock and Roman. That's what I'm guessing right now. But like I said, whoever came up with this at the press conference is a fucking genius. They made a shitty situation like way better. In my opinion, it's way more interesting now. And I actually care, and it feels real. Because people saying The Rock politicked, now he's actually shit, I'm fucking up right now. He is a on-screen character that is politicking his way through all of WWE. And he can do whatever he wants, and he looks like he's going to make his family run shit. Like, and that was the whole argument people was upset about in the first place, because they feel like The Rock is pushing himself in to take over WWE. And on storyline, now the bloodline, they're running WWE, like, legitimately, like, business-wise. Like, Triple H can't say shit. He can't do nothing. He can't do nothing. And it made it even better with Pat McAfee and CM Punk and them asking the questions we want to ask, and it made it more interesting. So they got plenty of options right now. But I think it's possibly going to be a tag team match with Rock and Roman versus Seth and Cody. Then at WrestleMania, it's going to be Cody and Rock, then Cody and Roman, and then Cody is going to take the belts off him. But we still don't have the answers that we want. But I wasn't really upset about The Rock taking Cody's place as everybody else was. Like, you motherfuckers you fucking assholes that was threatening his daughter and shit, that was way too far. But those are the crybabies right there. Those are the crybabies. But I'm more intrigued now because I thought the situation they put themselves in was terrible, of actually making Cody just give up his spot out of nowhere. But now it kind of makes sense, even though I still think they filling up plot holes with bullshit. if we was watching anime, this would be filling up plot holes with bullshit. That's what this would be called, or retconning shit. That would be the perfect. They're retconning something to make a better situation out of the storyline. But that's all I have to say. Thanks everybody for watching. Kind of excited for WrestleMania right now, man. I'm not gonna lie. Even though we will not see Punk and Seth, I'm still excited because I ain't gonna lie. That press conference was litty, bro. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm out.